Good Sunday evening, South Carolina Weather Watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Sunday. And if you're watching the Super Bowl, hopefully you're having a good Super Bowl experience, even though it's a blowout. But hopefully you're enjoying watching it right now. It is currently halftime by the time I'm recording this. I decided to record tonight, just because I knew it was halftime, and I know most people will probably be watching the game and probably would not show up tonight. So I'm just gonna go on and record it, and just whoever shows up tonight, whoever just shows up tonight, just shows up. So I will go on and get started, and just talking about with the radar, not really much going on. I mean, you do have some shower activity. The Greenville radar is down. Myrtle Beach radar over here, nothing going on over there. Low Country radar, maybe a couple of showers going on just to the west of Neese, South Carolina, and just to the east of Jackson, South Carolina as well. Over here to the MRMS. We go on and scroll our way out. You do have some rain going on in North Carolina, Virginia, as well as Tennessee. We also do have some snow going on in New York, West Virginia, and even Michigan as well. Moving on over here to the west. Not really much going on. Maybe some isolated snow showers going on in southeastern Washington. But other than that, there's not really much. Here is your cloud cover. Cloud cover right now. There is some low clouds going on right now, but overall, yeah, it's not really much right now. Going to the future with cloud cover for the future. I'm going on to push this forward, going through to tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning looking cloudy. Going into tomorrow night, still looking pretty cloudy. And then continuing on into like late tomorrow night, going into early tomorrow morning, looking completely cloudy throughout the entire state. So overall, that's what it's looking like right now. Here is your current temperatures right now: 71 in Columbia, as well as 64 in Greenville, 61 in Rock Hill, as well as 66 inside of Bennettsville, 64 inside of Loris, as well as 70 inside of Monk's Corner, 70 inside of Georgetown, 62 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 60. I believe that is 68 in Charleston, 62 in Key Island, 71 in Somerville and Walterboro, as well as Ridgeland as well. And then it's even 64 Greenville, 64 Clemson, 68 inside of Camden as well. So overall, it's still pretty warm out there. Still pretty warm out there. So now going on, let's talk about our low temperatures for tonight. Low temperatures will be actually pretty diverse. I mean, you have temperatures in the 40s, low 40s, from Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Cheraw, and Dillon. Then mid 40s, Newberry, Greenwood, Columbia, Sumter, Kingstree, Georgetown, and Myrtle Beach. We even have some temperatures from 50 in Aiken, Orangeburg, 51 inside of Monk's Corner, as well as 55 inside of Walterboro. We even have 58 in Hilton Head Island, 56 inside of Charleston. So now let's go on and talk about any sort of rainfall activity, and there is some rainfall activity for tonight. Tonight there is some rainfall activity possible, all the way from around a good 15 to 29 percent chance, all the way um, over there near Aiken, Barnwell as well. And then 30 to 59 for pretty much everybody else. Everybody else is inside of the 30 to 59% chance, meaning a chance, kind of like close to a 50-50 shot. So kind of that scattered precipitation for everybody else for the next, from now until 7 o'clock in the morning. So now let's go on and talk about our future. Let me go on and show it right here. As you go on and push this forward, we're not going to go far because, again, I'm recording this early, so it's not really going to go out that far. We might just get like 20 hours or so. But as you go on and push through tonight, shower activity will continue, especially going through the low country, southern Midlands, PD region, even as you get to around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But after that, it's looking to be drier, especially as we go through the afternoon hours tomorrow. So that's what it's looking like now. Going on over here to our long term future, and then we'll also talk about the week of um, February the 9th all the way through February the 15th. So let's go on and show that real quick. So let's go on and talk about rainfall first. Time is in the top right corner of your screen. Make sure that you are paying attention to that. Pushing forward, some rainfall activity going on for around February the 11th, February the 12th as well. And as you go on and continue through February the 13th, the 14th, still continuing that rainfall activity. Same thing with the 15th and the 16th as well. So going all the way through to the end of the week, again, just that rainfall activity will continue. We might have some dry spots here and there, but overall, still pretty rainy. And as you continue through February the 20th, a huge storm system might try to move and bring some heavy rain, maybe some severe weather. I don't know, we'll continue to monitor that. And after that, maybe we can finally start to see some dryness as we get into around February the 21st. You can't see the time, but there it is right there, February the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. But then the 24th comes in, but that's way too far out to talk about, so we're not going to talk about that a lot. And that's pretty much going to wrap that up. Let's go on and talk about our week forecast. It will actually be above average this week. It will be above average this week in terms of temperatures. So, not really too much of a surprise there. If you go to precipitation, it will actually, even though the amount of rainfall we get might actually be a good amount, especially up there for the upstate, where some above average precipitation is expected. Midlands of South Carolina, over there towards Columbia, Florence, and just to the north of Augusta, kind of that normal precipitation, not really above average, not really below average either. And then all the way from the southern Midlands through PD region and the low country of South Carolina as well, all showing the risk for some below average precipitation. So not as much. So that is a sign right there showing that there is a threat for just, or not really too much of a threat, but I'd say there would definitely be something in there that could mention that the low country might not get as much rain. Low country PD region and the southern Midlands might not get as much rain as the upstate will. So upstate definitely probably going to get the majority of the rain this week. And so that's going to wrap that up. I don't really think there's anything else really to talk about. We can talk about San Antonio and Raleigh. And then, I mean, even though it's not really going to be much, but I mean, it's going to be at least something. As you go down here towards San Antonio right here, not really much. Some scattered shower activity is possible as you go into tomorrow morning for around 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Moving on over here to Raleigh, North Carolina. Going to move through. Shower activity continues as you go all the way through to tomorrow morning, so that will remain. So now going on to talk about any sort of temperatures, or just temperatures in general. And temperatures should not take a while here to load, should just be one and done. Low temperatures tonight at around 38, and then high temperatures tomorrow probably at around 42. So it's not really going to get that high. And then as you go into San Antonio, low temperatures tonight will actually be at around 50. Actually, will be probably at around like 53, 50 maybe, and then high temperatures only at around 57. So honestly, right now it's not really changing much in terms of temperatures. No severe weather expected for either location. So now let's go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. and then we'll show our last snow picture that I have because the other ones that I have are still not working. I'm not quite sure what's going on with them, but I cannot get them to load on my computer. I think it's just the way, or the way how either the person recorded it or something like that. But I do have one more picture to show, and I might as well just go on and show it now. This one picture right here. Let's see if I can get it open. There it is right there. It's from my Nana inside of Latson, South Carolina. You can see here that there is snow all on the ground. That was from, again, obviously a couple of weeks ago. It's not snowing now, but you can definitely see where there was snow. The icy roads as well, those dangerous road conditions, all on cars, roofs of houses as well, and pretty good amount of snow. I mean, at least from here, it doesn't really look as high as it did, I think, in some other locations. But overall, it does actually look like a pretty good amount. So that's the last snow picture, so I don't have to focus on that anymore. So hopefully I won't have to. Now let's go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. Lake effect snow will continue downwind of Lake Ontario through Monday, potentially dropping up to a foot of snow. A few inches of snow is also possible downwind of Lake Erie. Arctic high pressure will usher in well below at normal temperatures across the northern high plains today through Monday. Temperatures are expected to be 20 to 30. Yes, you heard that correctly. 20 to 30 degrees below normal before moderating again on Tuesday. We still do have some dense fog going on down there inside New Orleans where the Super Bowl is happening. So still have some dense fog possible down there. We do have some winter weather advisories up for places like Kansas and even Missouri, Virginia, West Virginia, Southern Maryland, Delaware, and New Jersey as well. We also do have some cold weather advisories out for temperatures as low, and yes, you're about to hear this correctly, as low as 34 below zero. So very, very cold, especially up there inside of the North Dakota and Montana, as well as Minnesota, Oregon, and California, as well as we also do have some flood advisories out for Kentucky and Tennessee. And that's pretty much going to wrap this up. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, make sure that you go in and do so. We are at 398. We need only 2 more. And that is it. 2 more subscribers. 2 more. And we will be at our goal of 400, and then we'll be pushing for half of 1,500. So make sure that you go on and do so. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Monday morning forecast update, and hopefully everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday.
Hey!